Good day, everyone. So today we are going to be looking at some questions. We are going to be looking at some questions in business. So we are going to be looking at difference between, a particular area and a particular area. The difference between this and the difference between that, all related to business. Now, there's a difference between a leader and leading. There's a difference between leading and a leader. Anyone can lead, but not everyone can be a leader. Okay? At one point in time, almost everyone has led others. For instance, if you are a senior brother in a house, automatically you are leading your juniors because you are the older one. If you are in church, you can lead. They can say, hey brother, can you lead prayers? Can you lead this group of youths? Can you lead this? So anyone can lead, but not everyone can be a leader. Being a leader specifically needs you to exhibit leadership skills, leadership behaviors by impacting and influencing those you are leading positively with the main aim to influence them for a change. So there is a big difference between leading and leadership and leader. So there's a big difference. It's important that whatever you are doing or in whatever capacity you are leading, you employ leadership into it. It's important you employ leadership into whatever area you are leading, because the difference between leading and leadership. So let's take another question. Someone is asking, what is the difference between management and leadership in business? What is the difference between management and leadership? Now, why management requires a team? Because a single-handedly cannot manage, something. It needs a team to manage it. You can give direction, you can do this, but it needs a team to manage an affair. One person cannot manage something. Okay, if you are doing a business, you need a team to manage it. While leadership can single-handedly, lead, can single-handedly control. So that's why you can hear the management team. Remember, we are narrowing what we are discussing to business scene, business environment. Okay, so we are narrowing it down to business, the business world. So in business, management requires a team. The marketing team can manage, to uplift profit. The customer care can manage, to get good customer satisfaction. while leadership can single-handedly be done by an individual who can lead the business into prosperity. So that is the difference between management and leadership. Now let's move on. The third question is asking, what is the difference between entrepreneur and intrapreneur? Now, in business, entrepreneur is a person who gets an innovation, to make something, to start something. Entrepreneur is single-handedly got the idea to make out something, while the name, as it implies, intra means more than one. A group of people comes together with the idea to make something, to create something, and to put it into action. So while entrepreneur requires an individual to get the idea and to make out a business work, intra is corporation, more than one, group of people coming together for the sole aim of starting a business, creating a business. So that is the difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneur. If you are not following our page, you can subscribe by clicking on the red dot there and subscribe. If you have any question about business, you can drop it in the comment section. I'm going to answer your question. If you are into business, you can drop what business you are doing. If you have challenges in your business, you can drop. We are here to help one another. So this platform majorly is to help business owners to grow their business, to understand business terms. We are going to be taking it one after the other. So now another person is asking the difference between strategy and tactics. Strategy and tactics in business. Okay, in business, strategy, okay, is the draft of how to accomplish sales, how to accomplish growth, how to outshine the other person, how to grow more than your competitors. Strategy. While tactics is the implementation of the strategy. So you can draft a strategy, but if it is not backed up with tactics, of accomplishing it, you can just be like you are drawing a draw board without implementation. So strategy is one thing. The tactics in getting that strategy is another thing. So while strategy is a whole map, tactics is how to accomplish that strategy. All right. So strategy is the map, tactics is the way to accomplish the map. Okay, so another person is asking the difference between goal and objectives. Goal and objectives in business. As a business owner, you must set goals. Okay, you must set goals. Okay, so goals is like your aim, what you set out to achieve. The objectives are the pattern of accomplishing the goals. What are your goals and what are the objectives that you intend in fulfilling your goals? Okay, so the two differs in that one is setting the goals and the other is the objectives of achieving your goals. So another person is asking a question here. One said, what is the difference between efficiency and effectiveness? Okay, efficiency is in business term, efficiency is the capacity to do something, while effectiveness is effecting, carrying out a task effectively, rightly, the right way. Someone can be efficient, but for it to show, for people to see it, you must effect it. So if I chat you as a client, as a business person, and I ask you, can you do this for me? Your response, yes, is your efficiency, is your ability, is your capacity to do that. Now, after doing that, and I see how nice it is, that is the effectiveness of that. That means you have been able to do that. Okay, so effectiveness